Hi, my name is Michael G, and we're here with another video. And today's video, before we get started, we hope you subscribe and share this with people. This video is really informative for mothers that have children and people that interact with children in the development stages between before birth and 7 years of age. We hope you share this video, like it, subscribe, and if so inclined, visit our Patreon page. Today's video is about narcissists again, and the developmental stages with the narcissist. So we're going to kind of go through my favorite little chart here. I made this chart when I first did my stages of development chart. Of course I could make it better, but I'm not really the best artist. But what we're going to do now is we're going to go from before birth to 7 years of age. And we're going to figure out how this narcissist became the way they are. Now, we're focusing on the narcissist because there's a lot of pain there. This is usually where things really go bad, and also the psychopath. We're going to leave the psychopath out a bit because the psychopath is a little different. They're really close to each other. It's just the narcissist is a little more successful than the psychopath. So you can consider a psychopath an unsuccessful narcissist because they can't get the glory they want. So let's just go through this pretty quick and see what's going on. From before birth to 6 months of age is when the mother is carrying the child, and then 6 months of age is the bonding stage. This is where bonding occurs, where the baby now is coming into the reality of space and time. Before it was in the womb, and if the mother felt something, it would go into the womb. So let's leave that off for now. Let's just we'll figure out who the bonding person is. We'll come back to it. The next stage is a real crucial stage because right here you get to find out what's really going on. It's called the mirroring stage. Okay? This is the mirroring stage from 6 months to a year and a half. The child mirrors the mother. We're not talking about the father here. Mirrors the mother. We'll talk about having a son in this one. So it's a son, and now we got the mother. The mirroring stage. What happens in the mirroring stage? The mirroring stage can have a couple of different ways that it can go wrong too. The mother can under-mirror the child, like the child is looking at the mother frowns. That does something. Another thing that can happen is it's a distorted mirror. So because the identity of the child is here, and at this point they're still connected to the mother, not like the bonding stage. Mothers can sense their child in another room and you can't hear nothing. They're still connected. It's like a supernatural connection, and you can't even argue that. Any mother knows, has kids, that loves the kids, they sense that. But in the mirroring stage, something else happens. In the mirroring stage, an over mirrored child is like extra praise. This is where it starts. Okay, extra praise starts here. Now, we have to ask ourselves, could the mother be someone who doesn't have a head? Because if you don't have a head, you can't really praise. Praise is something that you need a head to praise. So we're pretty sure that the mother of the narcissist, let's just say that, is pretty sure that it's not someone that that is not capable of speaking. Someone that can give praise. The person that gives praise, who would give praise? Let's see. A covert narcissist can give praise. Yeah, a covert narcissist can give praise and merchandise the praise. And they're so used to doing it, they got no problem going up and over the top. A covert narcissist, or the cunning enabler. Now, a regular narcissist, they're not really big on praise. They only gonna, I mean, why would you praise someone that you really can't get nothing out of them right now, between 6 months and a year and a half? It's got to be the covert narcissist. Because the covert narcissist has a plan. And let me tell you, those kids that are born to covert narcissists, those kids already have a plan long before they even start talking. The covert narcissist is the one that has the capability to overcharge and give fake mirroring or extra mirroring to the child. So let's just move this over now, and we will draw our space and time. Now, I'm drawing the time like this because we just go up and down. But generally, the now is always wherever we are. Wherever we are. The heavens, the earth. This is the earth. Okay? You have to be on earth to be in the now. This is under earth. Okay? So, let's say before birth to 6 months, we'll make this timeline here. Now, we're talking about the covert narcissist. Now, the covert narcissist isn't connected to themselves. They're really not. They don't have any empathy. So you could sense that that mother didn't bring that child into grounding. So it's probably upwards in the air a bit, okay? And this is from, let's say, before birth to 6 months. Okay. And now we have the next stage, which is 6 months to 1.5 years. So when they get to this stage, now remember, this is earth. This is the air. The body's supposed to be down here. What does the mother do? The mother says, oh, look how beautiful you are. Look how handsome you are. Oh, you're so smart. You did this, you did that. But it's really just too much of an excess. So the child takes this in, and as the child takes this in, it's getting so much attention on the outer periphery that it's not, it's losing its grounding. It's already, the head is getting higher and higher. Now we get to the anal phase. And this is an interesting one. In the anal phase, we could say it's a 1.5 to 3 years, okay? Now what happens here? The mother has a few ways of using no. You have a regular no, which, all children need to have a no. So they're told no in real time, grounded no. Okay? Then you have the weaponized. This is a weaponized no. And this is also the time when the head is the emerging head is gonna come out here. The weaponized head, the weaponized no now gets down here. The thing with the narcissist, and it really kicks in here, is there is no no. There's only yes. Because the covert narcissist is not giving the boundaries to the child that needs boundaries too. You got to have natural boundaries to be here. If you're not getting it, then everything's yes. Once you get into this yes, once you get into the yes now, you can go anywhere you want. You're like the wind. You're like everywhere. You're everywhere. And this next stage, 3 to 5. Actually, I should have done this, the Great Divide. I usually do the Great Divide. So let's just bring this 3 over here. So 3 and 5 is, we passed the no stage. Okay. Now is the creativity. If we connect with the creativity, we are grounded. If we do not connect with the creativity, the narcissist is already up in the air. It is just going to go higher and higher and higher. The line of the child just keeps going up and up and up. The creativity keeps them grounded in the body, because the creativity is connecting to the spirit, connecting to the feminine. This is called the pre-genital stage. This is when the introduction is done to the spirit. and you introduce the spirit through creativity. But the same mother who really could care less, that didn't handle the child when the child needed boundaries and just said yes, is not really going to pay attention to this child over here. Okay? It's just not. And further into the genital stage, I mean, this parent might not be around enough to really do anything with this child. You know, those, and I gotta say, like, these, I said this before, the mother that is a covert narcissist lives in mansions. She's got a plan. She's not the one getting beat up all the time, okay? So she knows how to, what she knows how to do that's really scary is the covert narcissist knows how to weaponize. Yes, that's what the covert narcissist knows how to do, is weaponize yes. They weaponize the yes. The narcissist himself really wants tremendous attention. You know, they don't really care about telling you yes. I mean, look how high they end up. Over here, from their perspective, you're the bug. You're the bug. If you're dealing with a narcissist. Now remember, the narcissist kind of needs the covert enabler, because he really doesn't want the ones that head the downward path. The downward path is the ones that end up being the blind enablers. Okay, so the blind enablers are they're not really what the narcissist wants. The narcissist kind of wants a covert narcissist, someone that uses the sexuality, someone that, you know, has it, looks like they're all together, and they can really feed off of that person very well. So you see how the progression from someone who has a plan that's not really too vested into the children. I would guess some famous president might have a mother like this, who really wasn't present for the child. Now, you know, they weren't present there to look at the drawings. You know, when that kid, when they had that drawing with the sun or whatever, you know, nobody looked at that drawing. And that's what usually happens. They just keep going in an upward arc. And everybody around them has to now keep that lie going. What started down here with the mother saying yes and saying, oh, how wonderful you are, now has to be maintained, because there's no grounding. There's no grounding. There's no grounding. In tremendous amounts of stress and trauma, the narcissist or the psychopath can fall down when the balloon structure gets a crack or smash. They'll come here, and they'll be for a very short time grounded. But that is a very short time, not long at all, because they can't support this. This is alien to them. To be grounded is totally alien. So the way you got to bring this person down is you got to find out who the covert narcissist is, and you got to not let them answer questions. You have to bring them into the creativity. You have to make them do things with their hands. Look, there's no hands here. There's no hands. There's no legs. They have to lose stuff. When they lose stuff, and they gotta, usually when these people lose stuff, they just check out. They just kill themselves, because they don't have a container. You know, if they lose all their money, they're jumping off a bridge. You know, they're gone. You know. Because they don't have the container. But as long as there's a covert narcissist that wants something, this person is always going to have that head swollen. When they don't have a covert narcissist, they will go for the blind enabler. But they will really, really treat them like horrible. You know, horrible. I guess we're going to just stop here for today. This was kind of short. I'll expand more on this. Maybe I'll do another one, and maybe one we'll do graphs on how different people or different character defenses kind of work with each other. But generally speaking, the narcissists are formed by covert narcissists. The blind enabler doesn't have the mouth to compensate, to say yes, yes. Oh, you are this person will probably contain and try and push this person down. So the blind enabler will try and make another blind enabler, like that song goes from Pink Floyd. Shoot, mother won't let you fly, but she might let you sing. Anyway, God bless.